Good morning. Just get my camera set up a little bit better. And I'll make sure that I'm on my laptop. And turn my volume down. Okay. Hi everyone. I expect a lot of people will be out Christmas shopping. Hi Lynn, how are you? Oh, I thought I turned you down. But no, not me. I'm done. I've got a lot of things waiting, online orders that are waiting to be delivered. So once they're delivered, I'm done. So, but everything else is done. So today I'm just on for a quick and easy card because I'm actually going out for lunch with some friends, some card friends that I've known for more than 10 years, I think. Yeah, my kids were teenagers when I met up with this group of ladies. And yeah, so we're going out for lunch for Christmas, so that's nice. So I'm looking forward to that. Hi, Wendy. Yeah, so I'm just going to jump on and do a really quick and easy card today using the Peaceful Deer bundle. So this is one I've made, and we're going to make another one with the Whimsy and Wonder. Hi, Anna Louise, how are you? Did you get your order through okay the other day? I predict you did because you didn't contact me. So I'm hoping that everything went through. So that's good. Yeah, so we're just going to make this real quick and easy card today because I'm going out for lunch. Yeah, so this is using some products in the catalogue, in the mini catalogue that's retiring. So I'll pull my phone up into the holder and we can have a quick look in the catalogue and then we'll make the card. So just bear with me while I flip you around. Yes, I'm glad you did. So let me just flip you around and put the phone up into the holder, and I hope I didn't make you go all queasy when I did that because that was a bit rugged. So just make sure. I want to try, I'm zooming in a little bit. There we go. I think that's pretty, oh yeah. There's a delay on my laptop, so I can never work out whether I've done it or I could zoom in a little bit more. No, I won't zoom anymore. Oh, there we go. Got it. Thumbs up. Okay, so, yeah, we're going to make this card, but I'm going to use the Whimsy and Wonder paper, and we're using the Peaceful Deer stamp or bundle. So we'll have a look in the catalogue. This one is being carried over because in the new catalogue, which I can't show you just yet, let me just get more of my stamping area into view. I can't show you the inside of the catalogue because I'm not allowed, but the punch is carried over and there's another stamp set that matches the punch. So this is carried over too. So that's the card we're making. So let's just have a little look. The Peaceful Deer bundle isn't reduced because it's being carried over. But the bundle itself is retiring. So in the new catalogue, you won't be able to get the stamp set and punch as a bundle. They will be sold separately. So this one's carried over, but the bundle is retiring. The punch is carried over and there's a new stamp set coming that matches the deer punch. So that's that. I hope you've all gone through and looked at the last chance list because there's so many bargains in here. The Whimsy and Wonder is retiring and it's 10% off. The stamp set's 10% off. If you buy the bundle, you get 10% off anyway. But there are some things that are 50% off. Okay, so these snowman dies are 50% off. Snowman punch, the snowman stamp set's 50% off. brings it down to $19. So there are quite a few bargains to be had. The Three Wise Men, or the Great Tidings, the stamp set's 50% off. So if you wanted it and wanted the dies as well, you're better off buying them separately. Buying the stamp set and the dies separately. You'll get the discount better that way. Same with Stars Are Shining. This one's 20% off. The Frosted Gingerbread one, the paper is 30% off. Everything else is retiring except for the craft paper. And I haven't written retiring on the ribbon, so maybe the ribbon's being carried over. Just not sure about that. So this one, Snow Body Better, is 50% off. This ribbon is 20% off. The Sweet Little Stocking Set, the stamp set's 40% off and the dies are 50% off. So you're better off not buying the bundle. You buy them separately. You get a better discount. So many things. I'm just trying to find. This Arctic Bears, 40% off. The Peaceful Cabins, 50% off. The Bright Baubles is 50% off. So this card I made using the Blackberry Beauty Suite. Yes, you do have to be quick. Yeah, things sell out really quickly. If you're wanting anything in particular and you can't find it, just send me a message because I can look at the inventory status report to see what's going on. So this paper is retiring, which is what I've used here. But this stamp set and the dies, I didn't buy them. I just bought the paper and the ribbon. The stamp set and dies are 50% off each, so you're better off buying them separately. So many bargains in this catalogue. So many. So yes, it's only while stock or supplies last. So you do have to be quick. Quick. Oh, excuse me, got a tickle. I don't know whether the cork paper is still available, but I love the cork paper. I'm sad that that's not carrying over. Nature's Harvest is carrying over. I've got glue on my pages, obviously. Yeah, so jump on and have a look and see if you can grab yourself a bargain. They also have updated the clearance rack. So whilst you're having a look at the last chance products, have a look at the clearance rack. Sorry, I've got a tickle. I just have to have a sip of my coffee. Always happens when I do a video. Okay, so we're just going to recreate this card, but I'm using the Whimsy and Wonder DSP. I've got sticky down here, so I'm going to get stuck on that. So the measurements that you'd need if you wanted to recreate it is a piece of A5 cardstock. So this is A4 but cut down the middle this way instead of this way. I sometimes like making cards like this, especially Christmas cards, because I have Venetians and they hang and look really pretty. And they hang the right way round. I can't stand cards that are on their side, on the Venetian. Drives me nuts. So get yourself a nice good crease. So these are the dimensions you need, sorry. A5 card base. A matting piece 10 centimeters by 14.4. Scraps. This is a good card to use up scraps of paper. Scraps of any paper. This one isn't a Christmas paper, but I've used the Whimsy and I'm going to use Whimsy and Wonder this time round. So scraps of your paper are 4.5 centimeters by 6.6. I'm going to get rid of that sticky because it's driving me nuts. And I'll get caught on it all the time. There we go. And then I've just punched, or not punched out, die cut out some circles using the layering circle dies. I wasn't sure if I wanted just a plain circle or a scallop circle, so I've cut a couple of each. I used plain on this one. I think I'm going to use scallop on this card. So the layering circles are in the annual catalogue and they're $58. If you don't have retired circle punches, these are great to have. But you can use a retired circle punches if you've got big enough ones. So we're going to do that. So I will put my measurements there and we will start. I'm going to move my card base away because I don't want that. And I'm going to use my cheap snail that I bought. It's contraband, but it works for me. And you're just going to put it onto your card layering base, like your layer piece, and do your border. Estimate your border. Yes, I think I want it that way. Oh, I wonder if I should do that. Oh, no, I like the stripes. So, if you're wanting some cheap Christmas products for next year, this is the time to grab them whilst they're on the last chance list. I can't believe we've had sun the last couple of days. That's been really lovely. Now that's crooked, Denise, you twat-head. I'm always very complimentary to myself. I'm just got to try and get this off. Ah! Maybe not. This is where glue's better. I think I've straightened it up. It won't matter because the circle will be over the top. That's what she's telling herself. Okay, so make sure. Yeah, that's all right. All good. So I'm going to layer that there, but before I do, I'm going to stamp some trees. I'll put my extra circles away in my little scrap box. So bring in my stamp set. Now, which trees did I use in this one? I think I just used the two trees and just stamped them up. You can see I missed a little bit there. Damn. I've got my blocks handy. So for this month, if you're wanting to place an online order with me, you can do that and you'll get a little gift from me rather than a card kit because everybody's busy leading up to Christmas. I thought I'd do just a little gift of purchase. That's better. So I'm just going to stagger the trees up this side. I know why that didn't work. I didn't have my piercing mat. See, it's always a good thing to do. Have your piercing mat. So whilst that's drying, because I want to do some blending over the top, which I won't do right now, I shall get a scrap, but that's not going to fit I nearly said donkey. That's not the type of animal we're using. Reindeer. So in this card, I've done the one that's got the Oh What Fun inside it, so I didn't even have to cut it, colour it in. But this time round, I'm going to use the one you need to colour in. So I shall get my Memento and ink that up. And stamp him, or her. I don't like that. I moved it and smudged it. So let's try again. Maybe I'll try it down here. That's good enough for it. Yes. That's better. Much better. Punch. I'm going to cut him out before I colour him in. This is all a bit wobbly, holding on to all my circle cuts. So I'm I like a good stamp set that's I just realized my stamping was out of view, sorry guys. I like a stamp set that's got the punch to match. It's always a good option, especially if you're new to crafting. The punches are the way to go. Get rid of that too. I know what I can do. I'll just bring my camera a little bit further forward, and then I won't be as far out of whack, and I have more coffee. Oh, thank you. Okay, can get rid of that. Now I've got my stamping blends, the light and dark crumb cake, and that's just drying nicely over there. So I'm going to use my dark crumb cake, and I'll just put it on something else too, and just go along here. So it's totally your preference as to which colour you use first, the light or the dark. There's really no right or wrong, which is great, and that's why I love stamping so much, because you can do whatever you want, whatever works best for you. Now I go back and I just blend over that dark and sort of blend it in so it's like shading. Went out last night for dinner. I'm just a social butterfly for my work Christmas dinner. So that was nice. It's nice to get these things done early in December, because December just seems to race by. So we went out to a restaurant in Terrigal called, I think it's pronounced Little de France. It's on the hill as you approaching Terrigal, and it's got fairy lights on the balcony, and it was really nice. There's only 5 of us in my workplace, so it's a very small workplace, but we all get on really, really well. And it was a lovely night, and the food was yummy. So I'll just make sure that's blended nicely. If you don't own the blends, they're a good thing to start buying. They come in packs of 2, and they're $15.75 for the pack of 2. And when you use them yourself, they'll last longer. Mine don't last quite as long, because in classes people are a bit heavy-handed with the paintbrush tip, and it sort of spreads and gets a bit demolished, which is a bit sad, but they are my tools of trade, and I have to remind myself. Okay, so this is my blue blending brush. It's already got some ink on it, so we'll just see how it goes and how much I get. I'm not going to try and re-ink it. I'm just going to go with what's on the brush, because I just want like a little shading behind it, not a lot. And this is my green one. And once again, I'm just going to go with what's on the brush. Because the reindeer, not the donkey, is going to sit over the top anyway, so it doesn't have to be perfectly blended. That should be enough, I think. Okay. Move that out of the way. And I'm going to use some little mini dimensionals for the reindeer. greetings off. And pop him just here. And I'm going to large dimensionals. And just eyeball it where you want it on your card matting piece. Press it down. I'm going to get my glue. And just place it down. And move it up so you can see. I haven't got my camera in a very good spot. Maybe I zoomed in too far. Maybe that's the thing. How nice does it look? It's so simple. I'll clean my stamps in a minute. Put that away. I'll get some bling. Now, I think the champagne rhinestones might look really nice on this. Or are they too orangey? No, I think they look nice. I like that. So, how nice. Even if I do say so myself. And so simple. You can put some trees or anything inside. Oh no, hang on, greeting, goodness. I've got my little strip. This is just an offcut from something I've been making. And I've got my Mossy Meadow and my Merry Christmas and my little... I nearly forgot the greeting. Can't do that. Thank you, Anna Louise. So simple. Inspiration from Pinterest. I really love the Whimsy and Wonder paper. I'm kind of kicking myself I didn't buy the stamp set, but too late now. It's retiring, so I don't need it. So this is just a strip off when I cut up cardstock. And that's just perfect for the greetings in this set. And I'm just going to put it down underneath his little legs. I do find with the darker inks, the Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Cherry Cobbler, I have to leave them to dry for a minute, because if you go to like do blending over the top straight away, they can smudge. They seem to be wetter ink pads than others. There we go. And you could put a tree inside. What will I do? Will I put this big tree, or will I put a group of trees? Maybe this one. I'll put my Mossy Meadow away. I don't have my mat underneath, but it worked okay. Oh, and what other greetings have we got? I really like this Sending Love this season. Love and peace. We all need love and peace, I think. after the year we've had. And I quite often put my sentiment, you can't see, hang on, down the bottom, and then I've got more room to write, because sometimes I'm writing a message and then I've got a greeting in a sentiment in the middle that doesn't sort of fit in with the message, so I just put my message down the bottom. That's just a me thing. So there you have it. So they're my little Christmas cards, totally different papers. This one's not Christmas paper, and I've just stamped the one that you didn't have to colour. Totally different, but I think I like this one better. I really like this colour, these colours. You're playing with this set now. Glad you've got it. And it is a good way to show off the paper, you're quite right. My Makeup Monday this week, or next week, I'm going to show off, I think I'll use the same papers again, and I'm going to do a card that's, I've done them before, but I won't try and find it because I'll never put my hand straight on it. It's like a book binding. It's like this way, but it's scored here, and this is glued down, so the card sort of only opens that far. But it's using the papers and half-inch strips of papers, and it looks like, I used to do patchwork, and it looks like the log cabin patchwork pattern, and I saw that on YouTube from a demonstrator I follow, and it looked really nice, so I thought it's a great way to use up scraps of paper as well. So I'm going to do that for my Makeup Monday. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have a great day. Maybe get out and have a walk in this nice weather, because I think the rain's going to come back next week. And have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on Monday for my Makeup Monday. But thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.